Good afternoon. So I will be taking the session on the ESG. As you may be familiar with the term ESG, E start is the environment part, S is the social part, and G is the governance part. So the evolution of ESG has been in a process right now. It's still a process and it's still growing from strength to strength. So basically you have to understand that in the formulative years of the sustainability, the main focus was on the environmental issues like your carbon footprint, the amount of water you are using, the amount of gases you are emitting. But slowly this is being shifted to social and governance issues. If we plot a graph, so in the formulative years, the importance was like this, downtrend. The highest importance was given to the environmental part, then the social part, and then the governance part. But now in the present circumstances, the ESG has moved in absolutely opposite direction. So now the biggest challenge is the governance and the social part of it. The governance part is important because all the decision making for the budget, for the monitoring, for the compliances is with the governance part of it, what we call the board and the top management. So it is very important that the top management people and the middle management people, they are aware of the ESG principles and what are the basics for that. So it has moved from a voluntary thing to a mandatory thing. So first of all, when this was the scenario, it was a kind of voluntary. Now, when the importance is given to the governance factors and the social factors, it has moved to mandatory. And it is now a part of the compliance you have to do to run a company. The top 1,000 companies of India have to submit what you call a BRSR report along with the financial report you submit to the SEBI. The BRSR is Business Responsibility and Sustainability Report. So you can understand that the business responsibility and sustainability both are to be taken into consideration. So actually every country has got its own parameters of reporting and it is a very what you call a evolving field, and like European Union has got CSRD, America reports on GRI, India has BRSR, other countries have other things. But you have to understand the basics are the same. It's what you call some cosmetic changes, and everybody is moving what you call from operations to a value chain kind of a thing. So it is important to understand that what is a value chain. Suppose you are a mining company. So the whole value chain is what you call a upstream and a downstream. So this is called the upstream, and this is called a downstream. So what is downstream? Downstream is what you call the scope 3 emissions. Your customers. And upstream means कि आप अपना रॉ मटेरियल कहाँ से खरीद रहे हैं? Your raw material suppliers. So theoretically and legally, only 1,000 companies in the market capitalization are required to report. But try to understand that they have to report on the whole process, the whole value chain. So it goes beyond the 1,000 companies, up and down. Right now, the compliance part is not very strict. The government is just letting them submit the report, as nobody is even trying to see what is written in the report. So it's an early stage. It has just started from a voluntary to a mandatory thing. So ESG has to be, and sustainability has to be built in the business process. So business process decisions are taken by the top management and the middle level people. So it is imperative to note that the majority of the companies, they think now from ESG or sustainability efforts from an expenditure to an investment. So let me make you understand why this is an investment in the present scenario. Suppose you are selling a product which has a market in the European Union. When you talk to your customer, he says, "Where is your sustainability report? You have got a great product, but please submit your sustainability report, and that sustainability report has to be tailored to the customer nation or customers ESG reporting framework." So it is very important to note that the ESG framework differs from country to country. So everybody has made their own reporting standards, and there are some what you call some rating agencies also, which